Now, here is a clip of the Baldwins on Access Hollywood, and this is how we'll end the show. Hilaria Baldwin addresses her Spanish accent backlash, and Alec Baldwin talks about the Rush shooting.
Whoa! Happy hot topic!
Strap in, folks. I'm about to rant.
Everyone who is close to Alec has seen his mental health decline.
What about the mental health of Helena Hudgens' family?
He was diagnosed with PTSD. And he says, if in his darkest moments, if an accident had to have happened this day, why am I still here? Why couldn't it have been me?
Yeah. A lot of people are thinking that, bro.
On the premiere episode of The Baldwins, Alec and Hilaria aren't holding back about how life is with their kids and just how chaotic things can get.
We moved into this apartment in November of 2011.
Yeah, and you hear all the annoying kids screaming in the background. I bet their house is never calm.
Her and I, no kids. It's quiet.
Way too many kids there.
And then, number one came.
Oh, jeez.
One kid.
Do you hear that screaming? God, I'm glad I'm not having kids.
And then,
shut up.
Number one came. One kid, two kids. No, you come back. No. Oh, don't do that.
Oh, sure.
When's up? 3 kids, 4 kids. And I thought that was the outer limit. But we kept going.
Alec opened up about how their relationship began.
I mean, I fell in love with
She was looking for money, and she was hot as hell.
my wife because she's so special. I thought I'd never met anybody like this before. Never.
I've never met a sociopath that pretends to be another, ethnicity because she's a bored rich girl from Boston trying to create her own problems.
Proud. And Hilaria, when I met her, she was in a world where she was very valued and
Yeah, getting passed around like a blunt.
appreciated and loved by people. And her life was, I'm not going to say it was simple, but it was a lot simpler in some senses before a lot of publicity and some notoriety.
Yeah, she came from money. She never had to work for anything.
With
The 2-shot. Alex, right here. Right here. Beautiful. Right here, to your left. Very nice.
Oh, jeez.
she had what she had and she was happy.
She's hot, but she has these crazy eyes. She'll never shut up.
Hilaria got candid about their age gap and rumors that she's not with him for the right reasons.
Of course you're not. You're 26 years younger than him.
To myself in a very long time, so I don't know what the word on the street is.
That you're kind of a...
I've heard some rumors. There's certain things I can understand of being like, if I looked at a 27-year-old yoga instructor that was dating a 53-year-old
Yeah,
rich and famous actor, what would I think?
In the episode, they also discussed the Rush shooting, which resulted in the death of cinematographer Helena Hudgens.
Oh, jeez.
Watching Alec and his pain.
Oh, poor Alec. He took someone's fucking life, you tone-dead moron.
No way is it meant to compare with Helena's loss.
You know you're a beta male when you have to have your wife speak for your sorrow, and you don't do it because you don't want to incriminate yourself, you asswipe.
With her son, who has no mom.
Yeah.
It breaks my heart.
They both talked about how they're trying to remain positive for their kids.
This past year, it was so hard. It was so hard. It was hard. But the kids, it's tough. No, Rob.
These candles are for Rob too.
There they are, lying the birthday cake. Alec Baldwin's lucky he has a lot of money. That's a lot of money being spent on kids.
No. I told you to be careful.
What a bunch of chaos.
I have one
I bet he never gets sleep.
overriding thought. I have one overriding concern.
Oh, jeez.
And that is letting 7 children know that I love them.
Okay, 1, 2,
That's because you're a sociopath and you can't feel emotions.
3.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, jeez.
I believe that all we can do is to try to put one foot in front of the other
Yeah.
and try to
Why are you guys the victims? You literally got away with it.
make our kids happy.
If I am the Hudgens family, I'm disgusted.
And so that's what we're doing. Good wish, 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 good wish.
Wow. She's just as annoying as the kids. What a freaking annoying kid. Meh! Meh! Shut up!
Good wish, good wish, good wish, good wish.
This should be a commercial for pulling out, wearing condoms, or getting a vasectomy.
Mom, why is there wax on the cake? What about piñata? Piñata!
Shut up!
I got the piñata!
Ready? And hit it. Really
That one kid's got ADD.
hard, really hard.
I'm 66 years old, and I got 7 kids. And once you hit 50,
That's your fault.
everything is. You're not old, but you have no time to waste.
You should have got a vasectomy, dumbass.
I'm worried.
Hilaria also discussed the controversy
He lives kind of a pathetic life if you think about it.
surrounding her accent.
Okay, we need to talk about Hilaria Baldwin's accent. People are finding clips where she goes in and out of her accent. It's getting people riled.
Yeah, she was playing an actress. She was pretending to be something. Here's what drives me nuts, is I feel like I'm the only one in the media that calls it out. You know?
Eduardo, Paulo Garcia. Edu.
Tatito, ¿dónde están los gatos?
She's saying, kittens, where are the cats?
I'm raising my kids to be bilingual. I was raised bilingual.
You're not bilingual. You're a fucking rich girl from Boston, Massachusetts, and you got caught in a lie, so you're living up to it. So you're not giving it up because you can't just say sorry. It's actually quite freaking racist.
My family, all my nuclear family now lives over in Spain.
They live there. They're not from there. You are from Boston. You grew up rooting for the Patriots and the Celtics. Shut up.
Okay, entonces siéntate aquí. No, it looks so nice. You kidding me? I want to teach my kids pride in speaking more than one language.
What a moron. You're the worst. I can't stand rich and elite people like this that just are just doing stuff that are stupid. And if we did it, they would make it into an SNL skit. But when they do it, it's normal. Screw off.
Growing up and speaking 2 languages is extremely special. Love English. I also love Spanish. And when I mix the two, it doesn't make me inauthentic.
It does. If you're having to say that you're inauthentic and you're trying to defend it, that's because you know that it's true. That deep down you know that you're the most inauthentic person ever.
When I mix the two, that makes me normal.
No, it doesn't. It makes you a hack because you were never showing the other side. That was just, oh God. You're the worst. You're the worst. And so are your bratty kids that are going to grow up to be sociopaths and your stupid husband.
I'd be lying if I said it didn't make me sad and it didn't hurt and it didn't put me in dark places.
Oh, grow up. We're all in dark places. Life's freaking hard. You're no different, honey.
But it was my family, my friends, my community who speak multiple languages.
Okay. I could, if I really wanted to learn Spanish on Duolingo, I could. I just am too lazy. I could have learned for the last 2 years. But that doesn't make me Spanish. I'm not going to go around and start talking like these.
Who have belonging in multiple places and realize that we
I hate you, Helena. You're a moron.
are a mix of all these different things, and that's going to have an impact on how we sound and an impact on how we articulate things. And
TLC is just letting this happen. They're just letting this happen. Why am I the only one that calls it out? Everybody, I mean, TMZ does, but everybody's just like, oh yeah, she's gaslighting you to forget about what you were originally mad about because she's a narcissistic imbecile.
the words that we choose and our mannerisms, that's normal. That's called being human.
Shut up. You're a dumb broad.
During the episode, they discussed the Rust trial, which has since been dismissed, and the
Of course it did. He's rich and elite.
impact it's had on their children.
The past 3 years has been a significant chunk of my children's lives. Our older ones were much younger, but have had the awareness because of their age
Whatever.
to be able to understand what's going on. The youngest 3 don't know a life without this. We're going through some very stressful things.
I can't stand rich people like this.
And we're trying to parent through it.
everything was so different before this happened in our life.
Duh, you took a fucking life, moron. And if you weren't Alec Baldwin, you would have got charged with manslaughter. Of course your life's a little fucking different, dumbass.
Lives are very, very different. Our children have been forced to recognize that. They've been
Oh, your poor kids. Have some responsibility for once, you freaking narcissist.
forced to deal with that with us in their own way.
They've had some really unfortunate realizations about things that are going on.
What, that daddy's a narcissistic loser with no sense of humor and no common sense when it comes to our freaking gun?
Life will forever be different. Helena lost her life in the most...
Why is freaking your wife speaking for you? She's kind of saying sorry and that she feels bad that it happened. Why are you such a beta male that your wife is saying what you should be saying?
most unthinkable tragedy.
You're a bitch, Alec Baldwin.
A son lost his mom. We are going to feel and carry this pain forever.
Oh, jeez.
This will be a part of our family story.
We got it. We heard you the first time.
They also talked about the impacts the Russ tragedy has had on Alec's mental health.
Oh, poor mental health. And listen, I'm a mental health proponent. Everyone knows it, but shut up.
This has been just surreal. I mean, I can't even believe that we're going through this. And I always feel more in pain about you than me, because I think
Oh, really? You feel emotions?
to myself, well, you know, I'm going to try to my best to just get through it. And I think what it's done to you and how much it's hurt you and everything.
All right, I've had enough. To call them tone deaf would be a freaking understatement. They are the definition of tone deaf.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning. RyanHoppeRadio.com